good morning. I'm Husna Danira. Today, I would like to present my article entitled Self-Control on the Use of Social Media in Teenagers. First of all, I will explain the introduction first. Nowadays, technology is increasingly sophisticated and advanced. From increasingly advanced technology, it gives birth to social media. Social media makes it easier to find information and communicate. Social media can be used by all age, from children to the elderly. From the development of increasingly sophisticated technology and the presence of social media, it is difficult for everyone to control themselves in their use. Especially for teenagers. Teenagers are very difficult to control themselves and let go of social media. Almost every time teenagers use social media, make them lose track of time and forget their duties and responsibilities, such as homework, schoolwork, helping their parents. They prefer to play social media than do all the work. Next, the purpose. Then the purpose of article is to find out whether there is a relationship between self-control on the use of social media in teenagers. Next, literature review. There are 3 literature review in this article. 1. Self-control. 2. Social media. 3. Teenagers. 1. Self-control. According to Tangney, Baumeister, and Bone, is the self-ability to control thoughts, emotion, impulses, self-regulation, and change habit so as to make a person more positive. Factors that affect self-control, age, and self-discipline. 2. Social media. Social media is online media where users can easily participate, share, and create content with blogs, social network, wikis, forum, and virtual world. Social media is media that support social interaction, and social media use web-based technology that turns communication into interactive dialogue, and everyone can participate and comment freely. 3. Teenager. According to Papalia and Olds, teenager is a developmental transition period between childhood and adulthood, starting from 12 years old to early 20 years. Teenager consists of early teens, middle teens, and late teens. Teenager developmental tasks. 1. Develop interpersonal communication skill and get along with peers both individually and in group. 2. Finding humans to be model for their personal identity. 3. Looking for identity. Next, methodology. Next, I will explain the method I use. First, the research method use quantitative. Population teenagers in Jabodetabek. Sample teenagers age 20, and 15 years old. In taking the sample, I use a purposive sampling technique. Using the Likert scale and the measure scale, the brief self-control scale by Tangney, Baumeister, and Bone. Okay, next. The discussion. The discussion of this article is increasingly sophisticated technology gave birth to social media. Social media is something that teenagers like because social media can communicate, it's easy to find information, and make new friends virtually. The reason teenagers cannot control themselves in use of social media is due to age and lack of self-discipline, which causes them to be unable to control themselves in the use of social media. When individuals are entering teenager, they will be faced with their developmental tasks, namely developing interpersonal communication, looking for peers, finding identity. Social media is a tool that can help their developmental tasks. When individuals are using social media to fulfill their development, they cannot self-discipline because they are exploring and meeting and and interacting with new people via virtual to become friends and help for identity. To be enabled to control it all will be accompanied by increasing age. Increasing age of individual will pass through teenagers so that they know what their priorities are and when they should be able to control and use social media wise. The conclusion of this article is in self-control is influenced by the age factor. Teenagers cannot control themselves in the use of social media because of their age. In the age factor, there is a developmental task in which teenagers must go through this phase. When they get older and go through the developmental task of teenager, they will be able to control themselves in various things. When they get older, teenagers will be to control themselves gradually so they will know the limit to what extent they have to reduce their use of social media. Okay, it's enough. Any question? Oh, it turns out there is a question from Bu Icha. The question is, what are the benefits of discussing this theme? Okay, wait, chat. Thank you for the question. The benefit of discussing this theme are: one, we become more aware of why teenagers can control themselves in using social media. Why teenagers can control themselves because of age and lack of self-discipline in using social media. Self-control will grow with age maturity, and individuals who enter teenager are not yet mature in age. They are cool in exploring to find their identity. 2. We become more aware the reasons why teenagers can control themselves in using social media. The using reason why teenagers can control themselves is because social media is a teenager favorite. They can seek and find new friends in a comfortable virtual world, get what they don't get in the real world. So, that creating a lack of discipline and self-control in using social media. Okay, I think that enough presentation from me, and thank you so much and see you later.